wanted to show you how I'm going about lifting this body. The forks of the tractor would only go to here. See if I can get that in view. Yeah, right there. So I had to put this 2x4 on here, and I C-clamped it back here, and I did the same with the other side over there. So right now, I should be able to lift this body off. Lift that up straight. I should be all set. We'll find out. I'm gonna bring this over here so you can watch. See if any mayhem happens here. Looks like we got the body off. There it is up in the air. There's the firewall. Remember, this is where the steering column came out of. So there's the body right there. And if you can see what I did with these, I kind of extended these forks. So because they only came to here, so I was shy by about 3-4 inches, and I just put them 2x4s on. And these here, I just used it to jack it up off the frame so I could get the forks under it. But this is what we got now. So I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna set this. And yeah, this is my tractor here. This John Deere 2320. I've had this for, oh God. I bought this when my first full year in business, because I had the snow blow. I got a long driveway here, 300-400 feet, and I bought this Blizzard snow blower, and this thing just carves right through the snow, and it's got a 24 horse diesel engine in it, and I keep the front end loader on it in the winter. I got these forks because I need to be able to pick pallets up off of you know, big trucks, and so I needed a way to do it, and I bought them there. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this body, where I'm going to rest it. I'm going to need to rest it obviously on some timbers, and I'll be back. So here's the bare frame. Just got the body off just in time. Just started raining. That's over there. You can probably see it way in the back there. It's right over there. See, that's sitting out there, and it just started raining. That's fine, but here it is. Boy, she looks bare without that body on it, don't it? That's it. This is ready to wheel into my shop. So first, I think what I'm going to do is, well, wait till it stops raining. Probably tomorrow. I don't know. And I'm going to. I got a pressure washer there. I'm just going to hose it down quick. It won't get everything, but it'll knock a lot of the heavy stuff off, hopefully. And you know, stuff like this stuff here. There's a bunch of this stuff all over the place here. So I'm going to hose that off as best I can with that, and then let it dry, and then wheel it in. So probably within the next couple of days, I'll have this in my shop. Right now, what I've been doing, just started, is, just so you know, So these here on this cart, these is what I've been using out there to get all that body off. So this is all my tools and stuff, and they're filthy from me handling it and getting the grease all over it and everything, including the drill and the impact driver. Everything's just covered with dirty, filthy grease. So what I do is I take some acetone and I wipe down all my tools before I put them in the toolbox, because I like keeping the tools clean that are in here, so when I grab them the next time, they're good and they're all located in the right spot and I can get them easy. It's just part of being neat and organized, you know. Screwdrivers and stuff and pliers here. I'm gonna clean all of them ones that I use and put them back clean. Well, I pressure washed this thing. It stopped raining and I pressure washed it, and I'm just getting it righted around to get it into the basement there, into my workshop. So I figured I'd record this tail end of me getting this ready to go into the shop and see what happens here. Should be pretty much a straight push in there. Maybe I can roll it, but it's heavier than you think. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to get that tractor and push it. All right. Well, as you can see, just got it in by the doors, and I'm gonna go get my floor jack. It's in the garage, and I'm gonna jack that up and put it on floor skates so I can skate it around in the shop and get it where I want it. Put this tractor away, and we will be back. So I got it on the skates. I'm gonna take and try to move that over here into this stall here, so that's where it's gonna sit. I'll be completely disassembled. These doors so mice and squirrels won't get in. There. That's where she'll sit, probably. Get the engine out of it, engine tranny there. Remove the front and rear end there. Take the frame out and sandblast it at some point, but take our time on this. I just wanted to get this in here more than anything, so it's great. It's great. We got it in here now. When it leaves here, it's going to look a lot different than it did when I first got it. Not sure how long it'll take. I'm going to probably order body parts for it. We'll see. Well, this was a good time getting it into here. You know, now the fun begins. I love the mechanical part. Getting them old body parts off was a little bit brutal sometimes, but I enjoy it all. It's all a, you know, a challenge, and it's just a lot of fun for me to do. So I really don't have a whole hell of a lot more to do other than play around with this. So it's a good time, and I will be getting back to you at some point here, and we'll start disassembling this frame. But that's how it starts. So you got to start somewhere. All right. Well, this is Tea Time with Mac saying bye-bye.